how fortunate some of us feel to have grown up in a pre-internet era
Yeah.
where we had no choice but to make human to human connections.
Yeah.
And we couldn't quite conceive of the depth of loneliness and the pervasiveness of loneliness that ironically now accompanies this hyper-connected world. And so I think what it tells us is that, we've got to almost learn our way to a better future and make sure that we are using technology far more than technology is using us.
Yes, I think that's absolutely right.
And we have to prepare people for the unknown. And I think this is, again, the grand chaos and the grand opportunity that is showing us now more than ever what we fundamentally believe. Companies that outperform other companies will increasingly do so because they are outlearning other
Yes.
companies.
I couldn't agree with you more. And also companies that can take away the fear. That there's a fear about new stuff. There's a fear about learning. There's a fear about the future. And I think we have to have a world where you can embrace that and overcome your fears and take the opportunities up, rather than wilt and wither in the face of the kind of enormous change that we're all facing. So again, it's very important.
It's so important. Within Ericcson, we have this course that we teach called Leaders as Learning Drivers. It's very much directed at our leadership to say, if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. And you can't be part of the problem because we have zero tolerance for zero learning. And one of the things we teach is actually the Dunning-Kruger
Yes.
journey, the curve,
Yes.
of the adventure, if you will, of you don't know what you don't know, and how you start off at something, loving it, and so excited. The more you realize how ignorant you are, which is like me onboarding into this role, you just start to tumble, and then you can become, stuck in this pit of despair. And it's not the ignorance that keeps you there. It's the shame that you feel. You don't want people to know, this is the root cause of imposter syndrome. No one should know how clueless I am. But paradoxically, the moment we equip leaders, hopefully by example, to feel comfortable sharing that vulnerability with their teams, to say, I don't know either. And we don't need to be ashamed about that. That's just part of the journey of not knowing. That's exactly the moment people start to help you and you climb out of it. And that's what I mean by, we can look around at these megatrends, we can look ahead at technology and where it's taking us, but we also have to look within at these timeless truths about how people learn and make sure people recall and remember and realize it's okay.